Hello guys and welcome to another episode of this FIFA 16 career mode with Manchester United. Now it is still the transfer window, January transfer window. I've put offers in for a few players already. I've put an offer in for Eriksen, I've put an offer in for Gareth Bale, and I've put an offer in for Aymeric Laporte as well, and Romelu Lukaku, amongst other players. They're the players that I'm looking to bring in. Probably won't get all of them in this transfer window, but we don't know if we don't try. I've had to redo this. There's the Gareth Bale offer, that's the contract offer, so Real Madrid have accepted the fee, just offering the contract. Crucial first team player, 4 years, 200,000 a week. So there's the Real Madrid offer, done. Contract off Gareth Bale. As I was saying, I've had to redo this episode because for some reason YouTube, or between YouTube and Share Factory, they only put out half of the video for some reason. I'm not sure what happened, whether it was processing or what, but for some reason there was only half of the video put out there. Now I'm looking at Dele Alli as a cheaper alternative to Christian Eriksen, because I'm not going to get both, but Dele Alli is a cheaper alternative. Plays in the same role, plays similar to Eriksen, and he's not far off OVR wise. He's a few years younger, 4 years younger I think, and he's English as well, which helps. I'm trying to get English players in. This is my shortlist at the moment. Probably not going to get John Stones or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in this window. Renato Sanchez, probably not going to get him in this window. So I'm just going for Gareth Bale and Aymeric Laporte. Aymeric Laporte is probably the main one that I need to get, the left centre back. Although we have got a good defensive record with Daley Blind and Chris Smalling. But Aymeric Laporte is a big defender and he's really young as well. Andy Carroll there, I'm just looking at Andy Carroll as an alternative to Lukaku because of the same sort of player. Big, strong, hold the ball off, target man type, and the good in the air aerial threat. So we haven't got a lot of that at the club at the moment. In fact, we haven't got a striker like that other than Wayne Rooney, but can't really count Wayne Rooney as that sort of player. Andy Carroll, and every time I've used Andy Carroll, he has been really good, and he's also English and as an alternative to Lukaku, and he'll provide a different option compared to other strikers at the club. Stoke City have just accepted the offer for Jack Butland. That's 10 million plus Victor Valdez. So I'm just going to give him a contract. He wants 90,000, which is probably a lot for a 22-year-old goalkeeper. 4 years. I like to give him 4 or 5 years, round about there. And he's going to be it's going to be a squad rotational player, which is a step down because he's crucial for Stoke, but that is a good offer, Valdez, and 10 million for Stoke. But I think he has played a lot. He's played a lot of games for Stoke this year, and I think he's got a lot of clean sheets as well. He wants to come to United, but he will be just a backup to David De Gea, obviously. But he's English as well, which is good. I want English players. I want to make English players good because I want to improve the team for the Euros. And if you make the players good, then the team will be better for it. That's another offer, a contract offer for Aymeric Laporte. As I said, Atletico Bilbao are out of the Champions Cup now, so we'll probably be able to get him in the January transfer window. Ozil in talks with Bayern there. West Ham loans to buy offers rejected. I've also offered Fellaini as part of that deal as well. Christian Eriksen has been accepted as well, but I don't think we're going to get him, Gareth Bale and Laporte, so probably not going to get all three of my targets in this window. The first signing, Gareth Bale signed, so the first signing we make is Gareth Bale. We're going to have to stall the Christian Eriksen one, probably have to let a few players go if we're going to try and get all these. And it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I've rejected that offer because I've got to get a striker in this transfer window as opposed to next transfer window, so I'm going to try and get one in first. There's Real Madrid transfer accepted. Finland manager job offered. I don't want to be a Finland manager. I don't own any Finnish players other than Jussi Jääskeläinen, but I doubt he still plays for them anymore. Jack Butland accepted. He's the second signing we make. Jack Butland comes to Manchester United. Laporte's accepted the contract. Just got to motivate the team ahead of the big match against Liverpool at Anfield as well. We beat them at home. Can we beat them away and do the double over them like we did in real life as well? Aymeric Laporte, I have to stall these two. It doesn't look like I'm going to get these in unless I sell some players, but I don't really want to sell players because I like, if they start the season, there's Dele Alli just offering him a contract as well. If I start the season with a certain group of players, I like them to be there till the end to pick up the medals and stuff. So I like them to be there at the end. I don't really like to get rid of players other than like Victor Valdez, because I don't really like what Victor Valdez came out and said about the club. And Fellaini is probably one that you'd get rid of in a transfer window, January transfer window. If I don't get a Lukaku or Andy Carroll, I'm going to have to use him in that role, that target man role. That's not important, but that's Zlatan Ibrahimovic is for next season. So I want to get a striker in this transfer window if I can. If not, come back to him. Just bring in some more youth players through. Some with top potential, 90 to 94 potential. Expectations high for Ali, debut. Chelsea in talks with Boateng, and expectations high for Gareth Bale as well. So here we go, we're going to start the match against Liverpool, and this is Anfield. I really don't like Liverpool, I'm not going to lie about it. I really don't like them. So if we lose here, I'm not going to be happy at all. And if I was playing at Anfield, I wouldn't touch that thing, even if you paid me. Look where they are in the league, below Everton. 14th place. We're in a good position, with a game in hand as well. We'll go to Liverpool, to Anfield. This is probably the biggest fixture in football, to be honest. It's really big, not only in England but in world football. This is probably the biggest fixture of the season. As you can see there, Gareth Bale, which is probably the biggest transfer I've made. It's the first transfer I've made as Manchester United manager in this career mode. 60 million. I think that just beats the transfer record fee that we paid for Di Maria last season. Di Maria was 59.7 million, I think, or thereabouts. So I think Gareth Bale is now the new transfer record fee for the club. I really wanted him to give him that number 11 shirt as well, but as you can see, Januzaj is still at the club, so you can't change the shirts. The shirt numbers halfway through the season, unfortunately. But usually I am a stickler for the shirt numbers. I am pretty strict with them. I like my wingers to be 7 and 11, my fullbacks to be 2 and 3, and my sub goalkeepers are normally 17, number 17, but Daley Blind is 17 at the moment, so I have to change that next season. I'm not sure why Schweinsteiger's taken a kick with Martial instead of Rooney, but there you go. So I do like a balanced team as well, so if my fullback Luke Shaw is 80 OVR, I like my right back to be 80 OVR as well, and I like left-footed players on the left-hand side and stuff like that, so it's well balanced. There's a early yellow card there, Joe Allen, for a tackle from behind on Chris Smalling, very early on, 5 minutes. Firmino. Yeah, Joe Allen, they say he's the Welsh Chavy, don't they? The proper deluded Liverpool fans. Proper really too far gone, aren't they? Anthony Martial and Jordan Henderson as well. Now, I bought this game, FIFA 16, I bought this game in England, and I bought it a digital copy because I saw that Jordan Henderson was on the front cover. So I bought it digital copy because there's no way I'd have a Liverpool player on the front of my game in my house ever. And I came to the Netherlands to live in the Netherlands, and it's just Messi on the front cover here. there's no Jordan Henderson, probably because they don't know who he is, which is fair enough really, because he's not made an impact other than in England really. So he's not on the front cover here, it's just Messi on his own. So I could have, you know, not bought it digitally and bought an actual copy of the game when I got here, to be honest. But there's no way I'd have that in my house. A Liverpool player, I really can't stand them. And I'm trying my best to be polite as well about playing them. Coutinho, I nearly said something else then that wouldn't have been appropriate. Gareth Bale shows. Oh yeah, this is Gareth Bale's debut as well, so I should probably be talking about that. Gareth Bale's first game for the club in a United shirt. He's had a few shots. Mignolet doing well to save that with like all the bodies in the way. Surprised he could see it and he got down to save it. Jordan Henderson on the ball again. I don't know how he's the captain of Liverpool, or was the captain of England either. Sturridge, oh, it's a great save, De Gea. He's injured. It looks like Marcus Rashford might go to the Euros ahead of him, which is great. I don't see why Roy Hodgson keeps picking these Liverpool players anyway. And it was good to see Marcus Rashford and Wayne Rooney scoring the goals against Australia the other night. That's what it looks like when United players are able to attack and go forward. We score goals. I've forgotten what that looked like, to be honest, under Louis van Gaal. Coutinho, nice one. Schweinsteiger, I should play him more, he does do well as well. It's a big name, controls that midfield and is very dominant. He's been unlucky to have all these injuries this year. That should have been a foul. No, that should have been a yellow card, I think, as well. Nathaniel Klein there. I do like Nathaniel Klein though. I did buy him in a few career modes before he went to Liverpool, and I did want him to come to Old Trafford in real life before he signed for Liverpool. Same with Stephen Colker as well. I've used him in a lot of career modes, so it's a shame that he went there because he'll never go to United now. I can't remember if there even was, certainly not in my lifetime. Liverpool and United don't transfer, they don't sell players to one another. It hasn't happened in my lifetime. I think it was the 50s or something, the last time it actually happened directly. I mean, yeah, players like Paul Ince have left United to go to Inter Milan and then gone from Inter Milan to Liverpool, but haven't gone from United to Liverpool or Liverpool to United directly, because the teams just don't like selling to each other, because that's how bad of a rivalry it is. That's how big of a rivalry it is. It's probably the biggest rivalry in England, and it's not even a derby. It's an intercity rivalry based on the Industrial Revolution and carried on into football. Two most successful teams in England. Liverpool will say that they're more successful, but they're not anymore. That looked like a bit of a dodgy foul as well. Nathaniel Klein, that's a straight red. I didn't think it was a straight red, to be fair. Maybe a yellow card, and he should have had a yellow card in the first half, so maybe 2 yellows, but not a straight red for me. Here it is again. It is kind of from behind and he doesn't get the ball. I don't think it's a straight red though, I think it's a yellow. He did attempt to get the ball. But, as I said, he would have been on a yellow if it was me. He'd be on a yellow and that would be his second yellow and he'd be off anyway, so maybe turnabout's fair. Martial, Rooney, now can step it up and attack. I think we have been the better team anyway. Without them going down to 10 men, I think we still have been the better team up until this point. And they've got to play half an hour with a man short now. Rare attack from Liverpool. Oh, Coutinho misses. It's a chance for Liverpool as well. We'll make some substitutions. They're bringing on Lucas Levier as well for the Welsh Chavy, who actually looks more like they found him in a bush shelter with a bottle of cider, or in a bush or something these days with his beard and his long hair. He looks like he's just crawled out of a bush. Joe Allen, I did like him at Swansea though, to be honest. Yeah, he was pretty good at Swansea. There's another Liverpool player that I thought was pretty good before they joined Liverpool. Oh no, that was it, you know, I'm just making substitutions now. Dele Alli, Marcus Rashford are coming on to try and inject some enthusiasm and energy and pace. Try and make an impact. Rashford and Dele Alli gets his debut as well, off the bench, but it's still Dele Alli's debut as well. Number 38, number 39. Bringing Schweinsteiger and Mata off because they're getting old and they're getting a bit low, they're getting tired, so bring them off, get some fresh legs out there, try and capitalise on this 10 men Liverpool team. It's not going to work like that. Yeah, as I was saying, Roberto Firmino, I had him in my ultimate team, FIFA ultimate team, and he was doing so well. I really liked him and he was a really good player, and then he scored against Man United, so I sold him and then never bought him back. He scored against Man United in the Europa League, so I sold him. But he was doing really good, so he's a good player on this game. He's a very good player on this game. But I'm not going to use him anymore. For reasons. Just making another substitution. Jordan Henderson's coming off. His captain's armband has just disappeared. Just like to point that out, it just disappeared. And Adam the Llama's coming on. Adam the Llama. I'm not sure why he's gone to the Euros, to be honest. Ross Barkley snuck in there as well somewhere. And the captain's armband is on Adam Lallana. Matteo Darmian, Gareth Bale, Luke Shaw, Wayne Rooney, Rashford. Oh, not enough power behind it. It's a good shot though. It's on his weaker foot and he tried to chip it in. Dele Alli. I've not actually used Dele Alli before, so this is the first time using him. I've heard a lot of good things about him though. It's wide with Gareth Bale. I've used Gareth Bale a few times. He's my favourite player, as I've said before, and he's non-United. Although he has said that he idolised Ryan Giggs growing up, being a fellow Welshman, wearing that number 11 shirt, so he could come to Old Trafford, and that was a fantastic goal. Well finished by Memphis Depay on his weaker foot, and Manchester United have a 1-0 lead, and Liverpool are down to 10 men, so it looks like we're going to get the 3 points at Anfield. United section of the crowd there going mental. That's a good goal. Daley Blind slides it in. The Dutch duo linking up well together there. Two Dutchmen, two Dutch teammates, Blind and Memphis, and that's in. It's a good goal. 1-0 Manchester United. Memphis Depay's 4th goal in the Premier League. Not too bad. Score against Liverpool, you're going to be a fan favourite in no time. That Juan Mata goal against Liverpool at Anfield this season was spectacular. Anfield. Dele Alli's pinched it here, could be 2 quickly. Consecutive goals. No, Mignolet comes out and punches it clear. Sturridge back there defending. I suppose he'd have to as a down to 10 men. It's a counter attack from Liverpool. Another substitution, and that's the last substitution for Liverpool. Benteke comes on for Firmino, so they are trying to get back in the game. They're going to try and equalise, putting a striker on for a midfielder. Even though down to 10 men, they're still going for it, which you'd expect really. But I think we were the better team even before the red card. Not sure what it's showing. Another substitution, another Liverpool player there when I'm making a substitution though. I brought Phil Jones on and I've put Daley Blind out to left back. Phil Jones is more defensive minded. Luke Shaw's getting a bit tired, so I've set up a bit more defensively now to try and see this 1-0 victory out, if it is going to be a victory. So in this episode we've signed Gareth Bale and we've beaten Liverpool, so it's fair to say that this is probably my favourite episode so far. Confirmation of Benteke coming on. Smalling headers it backwards for some reason. Sacco on the ball. I really hope they don't score now. Phil Jones' first job is to clear it away. It's good responsibility that was to just clear it out. Lallana, Lucas Levia, Smalling, Memphis, and get it forward to Dele Alli. That's not a brilliant pass. He has done okay, he hasn't done fantastic so far, but he's been okay, Dele Alli. And it's his first match and he's come off the bench, and it's a hard game to get into this. Difficult to play against Liverpool, although we have been the better team. We've had more possession. We had more possession at half time anyway, and we probably had more possession now they've gone down to 10 men. And I think we've created more chances as well. And there we go, 3 points against Liverpool, and their problems get even worse. They're in 14th, we're still top of the league, undefeated. 3 points, another 3 points. We managed to beat Liverpool home and away, did a double over Liverpool again, which is always good. Gareth Bale had 4 shots. It's not a fantastic debut, but he was putting himself about and creating things. Had a few shots. It's not done too badly. Schweinsteiger celebrating in his tracksuit. Let's focus on Gareth Bale. His first game for United. Welcome back to the Premier League, Gareth. Obviously he's played as a left back as well. Played at left back for Tottenham and Southampton before making a move to Real Madrid for 80 million. And just tore up Maicon at right back in the Champions League game. That was a bit of an awkward foul as well from Joe Allen. They did have some quite nasty tackles in this game. I want to watch a disciplinary. I very rarely get any cards, and even if I do, it's for sneaking forward in a wall. Yellow card. I got that one earlier with Daily Blind, which I still don't think should have been a straight red card either. There's a decent shot from Bale on his weaker foot, probably not enough power. Mignolet sees it despite having 3 players in front of him. This is probably Liverpool's best chance from Daniel Sturridge, just saved by De Gea at the near post. I should expect. De Gea has been incredible form this season, best goalkeeper in the world, and we've now got Jack Butland as a deputy. It's a good save from Mignolet as well for another Bale shot on his weaker foot, so maybe I should swap Memphis and Bale, swap the wings over. And that's, well, it gets worse every time I've seen it. It's got worse, but I'm not too convinced that's a straight red. As I said, it should have been a second yellow. And this is the goal, slid through for Daily Blind to Memphis, strokes it into that far corner. Didn't give Mignolet much chance. Dele Alli putting his shirt there, Lucas, that's a bit dirty. Some dirty tackles gone in there as well. David De Gea, I think they gave De Gea the man of the match. They had one more shot, we had more possession. We didn't have any fouls, they had 4 fouls. Player ratings, yeah, De Gea man of the match again for some reason. He's made one important save really, the rest were just easily straightforward catches. But there you go, they keep giving the goalkeeper man of the match for some reason. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the episode. Take care, thank you for watching, and I've enjoyed it. So goodbye.